friends on Instagram what will be something they really want me to show them how to make it, and they said the pizza dough, because recently we've been making our own pizza dough. We're making pizza from scratch all the time. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the pizza dough. We're gonna make pizza. I still don't know what kind of toppings we're using. It's still up to Eric to decide what kind he wants. But there is going to be cheese for sure. So I'm gonna meet you here and we're gonna mix all the stuff for the dough. So first thing first, we have a cup of warm water. And I just had some in my teapot and I just popped it for a little bit. Next thing I have is a little pack of active dry yeast. You can use any yeast you have. It's actually my next to last package of yeast. Send yeast if you have some. No, don't. We just ordered a whole bunch from Amazon, like a big pound pack. I hope it works well. It had mixed reviews. I'm a little nervous. Put it all in the water. And here I just have raw honey. And you want to put about a half a tablespoon and a teeny bit more. No sugar, we're not doing sugar. And then I have salt somewhere, I can't find it. Salt. And we're gonna put about a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna mix it around. I'm gonna show it to you. Just liquid. Well, dropping stuff. That's it. And I am going to proof it for a couple of minutes. It's up to you, you don't have to, but I'm gonna let it sit for a couple of minutes. As long as I see there are bubbles coming up, I'll be back to you. 2 minutes. So it looks a lot better. It looks like it's been bubbling, it's been looking pretty. So now we have two kinds of flours here. We've got the regular all-purpose, I guess, unbleached flour, and we'll have whole wheat. And we're going to use them in about equal proportions. So I'm going right now half a cup each. I try to do more whole wheat. Eric doesn't like it, so we're going half this. Look, it's bubbly. It's pretty. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Now let's go another half a cup of each. And just mixing. Looks like it's coming together. Let me come back to you in a little bit. I need to mix it up a little more. Because the dough still looks pretty clumpy. So next thing we're gonna do is oil, but not fancy, not regular oil, but extra fancy oil. I got it from my cousin Ella for New Year. This one is Tuscan herb flavored, extra virgin olive oil. Oh, it smells amazing. You wanna go for 2-3 tablespoons. Then we're gonna use about 1/4 cup of each. At this point, if you're counting, we're 2.5 cups of flour total. And hands first. I'm gonna knead the dough. I'm gonna come back to you, let you know if we're gonna add anything else. So I added a little bit more olive oil. The dough is looking good, but if you see when I stretch it, it's ripping, which means it needs a lot more kneading. So if you have a husband, use it. If you have a mixer to do your dough, usually all mixers have a dough attachment, even the ones you handheld, use it. But I'm going to continue to do it by hand because this is what I'm actually been working out my arms by doing a dough. So I'm gonna knead it for about 2 minutes or so, and then I'm going to cover it and I'm gonna just leave it on the counter. I'm just gonna cover the bowl with a towel and sprinkle a little bit more olive oil. At this point, we're gonna look about 3.5 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil total. So I'll come back to you after the dough rests and rises, which will be around an hour. So knead more, a little bit of olive oil, cover it with towel, let it sit. 1 hour. So it's been an hour. Let's look at our beautiful dough. Look at that. So remember how I put a little bit of olive oil on the outside? So I am not needing anything else at this point. I don't need any more flour. If it gets really sticky to your hands, go ahead and put a teeny bit of olive oil. But look at this, gorgeous. So now I don't have enough counter space. I'm just going to, if you have a cutting board, go ahead and roll it out and make sure it's beautiful. I'm just going to spread it. Try to pretend you're in an Italian restaurant. I'm doing it. No.
That didn't work.
And that's how you know there's somebody behind the camera at all times. All right, guys, so I'm going to spread it around. I'll come back to you right before we go to the oven because there is a trick that involves a fork that's coming next. So I spread out the dough. I try to make a little bit of a crust. I'm not enough. So you take a fork and you just poke it around. It is pretty thin, but I still like to go in the oven for about 5 minutes, 350, and poke the crust. Whoops, a little too much of it here. I don't want it to be too doughy. All right, that's it. We're gonna go oven 350 for a couple minutes. Then we're gonna take it out. I'm gonna put all the toppings. We're making mushroom and onion pizza. And just do your toppings, do whatever you want. With the sauce, cheese, toppings, a little more cheese. We're gonna put fresh mozzarella on the top, just so it makes it super gooey. So we're gonna show you a little snippet of it right before it goes in the oven. And then after the oven was, of course, was the most delicious taste test. So, couple of minutes, come back, toppings going in, I will time it. This has been in the oven for a couple of minutes and look, it's very soft. It's still doughy, but it puffed up. So the pizza, after we baked it for a few minutes and then took it out and we put sauce, we put Colby Jack cheese, we put some sliced onions and some cooked mushrooms with some garlic, and then we put fresh mozzarella on it. It baked for 27 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. And to all my Russian friends, it was about, I think it's about 180 Celsius. And it looks amazing. Eric already sliced it. Look at the bottom here. It's a little crispy. I don't like flimsy pizza. This is the pizza I like. It holds its shape. It looks beautiful. Who's ready for me to burn my mouth? I'm not. That looks amazing. Hot. Mmm. The dough is chewy, cooked through, delicious. You can see you have a little bit of a dough here. If you want to make a little sauce for dipping, or just put some warm marinara sauce next to it, it'll be great. Cheesy, gooey, great dough, light, amazing. I don't know what else to say. If you have any more requests, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe because we're making all kinds of delicious stuff, and it is, except that Colby Jack considers to be Mediterranean diet friendly because I have whole wheat flour, half of the recipe, which is considered to be already healthy. This is healthy weight loss. I'm Zhenya. This is Zhenya's Kitchen, and this is my take on pizza dough, and this is my new pizza.